We're talking about lust. Now before you click away thinking this isn't for you, hear me out. Lust is a natural human emotion, but unchecked, it can lead to a host of negative consequences. Today we're diving into why it's wise to manage it. You see, so many of us are chasing happiness, chasing success, chasing that feeling of deep contentment. We try all sorts of things, from changing our careers to changing our relationships, but what if I told you that true fulfillment might be found in mastering something within ourselves? What if the key to unlocking a more joyful, peaceful, and empowered life lies in understanding and managing this powerful emotion? That's what we're exploring today. We're going to break down the practical benefits of managing lust, not from a place of judgment, but from a place of understanding and compassion. Because when we learn to master our inner world, our outer world transforms in incredible ways. So, let's dive in. Have you ever noticed how lust can completely cloud your judgment? It's like this surge of intense desire that can make you act in ways you normally wouldn't. Suddenly, you're willing to take risks, make impulsive decisions, all in pursuit of fulfilling that desire. But here's the thing. When lust is in the driver's seat, we often end up making choices that hurt us in the long run. We might sabotage a perfectly good relationship, make a financial decision we later regret, or damage our reputation, all because we weren't thinking clearly. But when we cultivate self-control, when we learn to manage those impulses, we empower ourselves to make rational, thought-out decisions that align with our long-term goals and values. It's about choosing what we truly want, not just what feels good in the moment. It's about creating a life we're proud of, a life built on a foundation of conscious choices, not fleeting desires. Let's talk about relationships for a moment. When lust is the driving force, we often find ourselves caught in a cycle of superficial connections. We might seek validation through physical intimacy, jumping from one partner to the next, always searching for that spark, but never truly finding what we're looking for. But here's the beautiful thing. When we learn to manage lust, we create space for something much deeper and more meaningful to emerge. We start to connect with others on a soul level, appreciating them for their character, their values, their hearts, rather than just their physical attributes. This shift allows us to build relationships based on mutual respect, trust, and genuine affection. It's about recognizing that true intimacy goes far beyond the physical. It's about vulnerability, emotional connection, and a deep sense of shared purpose. Uncontrolled lust can wreak havoc on our mental and emotional well-being. Think about it. How often have feelings of guilt, shame, jealousy, or even obsession stemmed from unfulfilled desires or comparisons with others? It's a recipe for inner turmoil. Now imagine the opposite, a state of inner peace and emotional stability. That's the power of managing lust. When we're not constantly chasing after external validation or seeking fulfillment in fleeting pleasures, we create space for genuine self-love and acceptance to blossom. We break free from the chains of comparison, insecurity, and self-doubt, and step into a place of quiet confidence and self-assuredness. It's about recognizing our inherent worthiness, independent of external validation or fleeting desires. Here's a powerful concept. Sexual energy is incredibly potent. It's a force within us that can be channeled in incredibly constructive ways. Think about it. When we learn to manage and redirect that energy, it becomes a source of immense personal power and focus. This could look like channeling that energy into our creative pursuits, pouring our passion into a project we believe in, or pushing ourselves further in our fitness journey. It could also mean deepening our meditation practice, connecting with our spirituality, or simply becoming more present and attentive in our daily lives. The key is to find healthy outlets that align with our values and aspirations. When we do, we tap into a wellspring of energy, discipline, and drive that propels us forward on our chosen path. We've all heard the stories of lives turned upside down by moments of poor judgment fueled by lust. Careers ruined, families broken, reputations tarnished. The consequences can be devastating. When we act on lust in the wrong context, we not only hurt ourselves but also those around us. But here's the thing, we have a choice. We can choose to live with integrity, to make decisions that align with our values, even when faced with temptation. This isn't about being perfect, it's about striving to be the best versions of ourselves. Self-control isn't about denying our desires, it's about choosing to act in ways that serve our highest good and the well-being of others. It's about living a life we can look back on with pride, knowing we acted with integrity and respect. Across many spiritual traditions, the concept of mastering lust is seen as a pathway to spiritual growth and enlightenment. It's about recognizing that true freedom comes not from indulging in every desire, but from rising above them. It's about understanding that we are not our thoughts or our urges. We are the awareness that observes them. This mastery isn't about suppressing or denying our humanity, it's about transcending it. When we free ourselves from the grip of lust, we create space for something far greater to emerge. A deep sense of inner peace, a profound connection to ourselves and the world around us, and a glimpse of the divine within each of us. So, as we wrap up today's conversation, remember this: bottom line, controlling lust isn't about denying your humanity. It's about rising above your impulses to live a more conscious, empowered, and fulfilling life. It's about making choices that align with your values, building stronger relationships, and cultivating inner peace. It's about recognizing that true fulfillment isn't found in fleeting pleasures, but in mastering yourself, in harnessing your energy, and in living a life of intention and integrity. This is your journey, and it starts with understanding the power and potential within you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this resonated with you, please share it with someone who might benefit from this message, and as always, I'm sending you all my love and positive energy. Until next time, take care.